So in today's episode, we're going to talk about what exactly is a signature brand. And also I'm going to give you some tips and some ideas on how you can create a signature brand for yourself.
You like my style, huh? I'm gonna give it to ya. Watch me move it now. Why don't you come and get it? Time is up now. I'm gonna give it to ya. Don't be shy now, cause we gotta get it. It's your girl Sky with Alicia. I know you like my style. I'm gonna give it to ya. Bright like the moonlight on a clear night, so new like a full moon, fresh on my steps, mind blowing, blowing kisses, and you wish I was your missus, cause my style so strictly vicious. We can have tons of fun if you want a young diamond in a rough with eyes that hypnotize, and I bet you wanna ride someone soft and sweet, someone me, light skin, hot jeans, fresh tees, want the best of me. They can't do it how I do it, yes I do it the best. From the glitz, the crisp, the styles, the checks, I give them one shot, so approach me if your style is hot, and is the physical visual from bottom to top.
What is a signature brand? Well, it's that little thing that pops, that is your stick, that's your vibe, that's your essence, it's your little stick, I like to call it, the little thing that makes you pop in your brand. There are several people that well-known brands, of course, that has a signature pop or a signature thing that makes their brand stand out and be known for that. So let's take a look at a few of those. So let's take a look at some signature brands that stand out. So I'm here on my Pinterest account, and we're going to take a look at some things that that stand out when we put in certain search terms, because it's the best way to do it on Pinterest, because Pinterest is such a visible tool. So if you don't use Pinterest for your visual branding, I suggest that you do. And also, if you like to know more information about how you can use Pinterest to help boost your visual branding or to use it effectively for your visual branding, let me know in the comment box and I'll create a tutorial on that. How about that? Awesome. Anyway, so let's get to it. So let's look up Tiffany & Company, because I just looked that up. So here we go. Here's one cool example of a signature brand. If we all know, Tiffany & Company is one of those things that stand out. The Tiffany box, the Tiffany color. As a matter of fact, if you want to really know, Tiffany's, the color, this actually bluish tone color right here that you see, is patented. You can't even use their color because they have it patented. They have a patent on their color. You can't use that particular Tiffany blue for another business because they patent that color. Amazing, ain't it? That's a way for a signature brand. Can't get any better than that. Also, let's take a look at another brand. Let's try Coca-Cola. Okay, and here's the Coca-Cola company and their Pinterest. And if you see their particular bottle, their red is what stands out. And here again, for their brand, their red is the biggest thing. Now, of course, they have different other types of colors. I think they have green, they have a black, in their color schemes, but definitely the red. Whenever you think of Coca-Cola, you think of red, and you also think of the bottle shape, right? Let's see where we can find that bottle shape, that iconic bottle. There we go. There's the bottle shape, the Coca-Cola bottle shape. Now, where does the bottle shape come from? I think I'll have to look that up, where the actual bottle shape came into place, and you could do some historical research on that if you wanted to know where the Coca-Cola bottle shape came from. But that's a signature for Coca-Cola, bar none. Whenever you think of Coca-Cola, you think of red and the Coca-Cola bottle shape. All right, so we're back. We took a look at a few brands that have a certain pop or a certain thing. For example, Tiffany's and Coca-Cola and many others that have that signature thing that makes them stand out. So what about you? For me, my brand Visionary Stationery, Lauren V Designs, I am full Caribbean person. So if you know me, my visuals, myself, and my vibe, right, is full Caribbean flavor and essence and stuff like that, because I'm a Caribbean girl. I'm from St. Thomas. So my creativeness, my creative agency, my creative vibe is all about Caribbeanness and the essence of it. So hopefully I get known for that in my creativity, and in my brand as it stands out, because people, most of the time people hear me, they hear my accent. That's the first thing that they hear is my accent. And that's me. That's who I am. My accent comes from the Caribbean. So what is something that stands out for you? Like, do you have a certain color, or maybe you have a certain thing that pops out? Maybe you have a certain hashtag that you use all the time. Maybe you have a certain part of your product that stands out a lot. You can use that as your stick, your signature on your brand. So think of it that way. Your brand is a representation of you. So when you actually signing off, or you have something that you're signing off for your brand, what does that look like? What does that stamp look like? What does that signature look like, feel like? Because you want your customers to feel you, right? And I hope you enjoyed all of those tips and strategies. Yeah, I'll catch you on another edition of Design Slate next week. And hopefully you'll see more of me. I hope that you enjoy seeing more of me. So if you do, subscribe below, and feel free to join me in my Facebook group, The Visionary Circle, where we take the time out to understand how to slay your brand and also be authentic in your brand. We're going to slay it, and we're going to make sure that you being you, boo. Be you. All right? Catch you next week. Bye. Your signature brand, that you think of ways that is identifiable. That is identifiable.
I know you like my style. I'm gonna give it to you.
Anyway.